Shalom, family trend setup. All praises be to the Most High. Assalamu alaikum. Now, I want y'all to kind of like pay attention to what I'm going to say in this video. I won't be long. Now, I've been watching Trump with a lot of his speeches, not because I'm intrigued by him, not because I support him, because I do not like Trump, but I just want to see the down spiral of Trump mental illness, because Trump is crazy. A lot of y'all don't realize Trump is losing it. He sees what's looming over his head. Not that I expect for him to be, incarcerated. I don't think they're gonna lock Trump up. I personally don't think so. I hope I'm wrong. But for all the shit that he have done and got away with, I really don't see them locking Trump up. Why? Because number one, he got too many supporters. And that scares him. But because I think that America wants the decline of herself, you know what I'm saying? I think these powers that shouldn't be, let's put it this way, I think these powers that shouldn't be want America to fall to her knees. They just might let him become the president again. Or they just might say, you know what, let's lock his ass up and cause a civil war. You know what I mean? It could go either way. Either way, it's going to be bad. If Trump get locked up, let's say Trump get incarcerated, it's going to be bad for America, because you're going to have a lot of people who's going to, start retaliating. They're going to try to, I wouldn't be surprised if they try to bust them out of prison. It's going to be a civil war. It really is going to be a civil war, because you got a lot of military people who actually support Trump. A lot of Second Amendment, supporters and shit, right? They people that support the Second Amendment, such as myself. But I wouldn't be one to try to bust Trump out of jail. As a matter of fact, I'd be one to try to make sure his ass stay in jail. You feel what I'm saying? But I suspect that if, in the event that should happen, where they decide to pull a hokey doke on us and incarcerate him, it's going to be a civil war. Say, I better get y'all shit ready, because they're coming knocking at your door, especially you black people. Because, everything that goes on down in America, they blame us for everything and shit. COVID, they blame us for that shit. Everything they blame us for. So let's talk about if Trump should get a second term. Again, I've seen Trump. I've watched some of his speeches. What do you call it? Speeches. I can't even pronounce this shit. I've watched some of his rambling, right? Speech. That's Speechches. Speech. Fuck it. I've watched some of his shit that he's been talking on stage, right? And this man is literally losing it. And I suspect that because he realized that, man, finally they got me and shit. You know what I'm saying? He thought it was the second Teflon Don, like John Gotti and shit. Thought he was untouchable until they touched him. So I think with everything that's happening with the New York situation going on, where they're going after him for tax evasion, all that stuff he lied about, inflating his assets and all that, they're going after him with that shit. They're going after him for the Jan 6 insurrection. There's just so many things looming over Trump's head. And this man got to pay money to some woman that claimed that he raped her. He got a lot to deal with. You know what I'm saying? His brand is not the way how he would want it to be. It's a little bit tarnished. And he's stressed out, but Trump is a narcissist. So any kind of attention, no matter how negative it is, still attention for him. Because Trump is a narcissist. He believed that he's a dictator. You know what I'm saying? Trump believed that he's untouchable. Let's put it that way. And speaking of the dictatorship, right? If Trump should ever go back a second time, because see, it's gonna be another Republican president, right? Because the trend is always Democrat, Republican. Trump had 1 year. One term. Biden's gonna only have one term. That nigga ain't going back for no two term. You know what I mean? And what's happening is this, right? If Trump was to ever become president, which I wouldn't put it past him, because he's got a bunch of idiots here in America, in the world, basically. You know what I'm saying? Running the world. And I wouldn't be surprised if Trump go back into office. I wouldn't be surprised. But if that should happen, I'm moving to Canada. I'm getting out of this motherfucker, because Trump, I promise you, he's going to create some kind of law which is going to allow him to remain the last president. And even if Trump should pass on, guess what's going to happen? His sons are going to be the, what's that word they use? The beneficiary, or is another word? You know what I'm saying? Trust me. This is how idiotic these people are. If the Republican, let's say Trump becomes, the next president, which I suspect he will be, right? and you have the Republican now are in Congress. They're going to pass some fucking law out of ignorancy because they support Trump. They idolize the man. I don't know what Trump. I really believe Trump is using witchcraft on these people. I kid you not, because I've never seen a bunch of idiots who actually rally around this fool. They said they actually said that Jesus sent Trump, or Trump is another Jesus incarnated. That's what I've heard these idiot people say about Trump. And I suspect that if Trump was to ever get a second chance as being a president, he gonna make sure, number one, he gonna pay back all these motherfuckers that try to take him down. So all you niggas that want to try to, lock him up. Yeah, you better make sure you're not on the radar, because he's going after all these people. The New York, what's her name? The New York attorney, or whatever the hell. What is she? The AG or whatever? Attorney General, whatever the fuck. He going after. He gonna go after them. He gonna definitely go after Hillary, because she was smiling and talking shit about him the other day. He going after all of them, and I guarantee they're gonna pass some kind of law, which is gonna basically declare that it ain't gonna be no more 8-term presidency. It's gonna be probably indefinite. The next president, matter of fact, Trump, I believe, is gonna be the last president. I really do. I believe Trump is gonna be the last president, should he go back, and after him, it's gonna be his sons. So all of y'all that are celebrating Trump and want to be MAGA and supporter and all this shit, mark my word, y'all gonna regret it, because a lot of y'all love y'all guns, and Trump, he's gonna put a hokey doke on you motherfuckers. He's gonna put a hokey doke on you motherfuckers. He gonna literally become another Kim Jong-un or whatever his name is, or another what's that dude in Russia, Putin. Because Trump admires dictators. That's his goal. Because one thing y'all don't realize about these devils, right? Their admiration is to be rich. Then after rich, to become wealthy. Then after the wealth, they want to become powerful. You know what I'm saying? After they become powerful, they want to become world leaders, rulers. That's what they do. That's their admiration. You know what I'm saying? But again, for those of you who are celebrating Trump and want Trump to go back, y'all better be careful what y'all wishing for, because if Trump go back, we're in a world of hurt. I'm moving out of here. I'm dead ass serious. I'm probably moving. I won't even go as far as Canada. I'll probably go further than Canada and shit, because I'm telling you, Trump is going to make sure he get this, not just this country, but he's going to put this world on lock. Y'all think Kim Jong-un or whatever his name is bad? You wait till Trump get a second term. This is his last presidency, and after him, his son is going to be standing in line to be his successor. That's the word. Mark my word when I tell you this shit. Shalom.